Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good morning to our lecturer, Dr. Shamimi binti Turiman, and all my fellow friends. I hope all of you are in the pink of health. My name is Syaidatul Nabila binti Abdullah. I am your speaker for today. Please lend me your ears for a while to hear about my informative speech. First and foremost, I would like to share about what I have been through lately. These days, I only get to sleep for just a few hours just to finish up my assignments, to do group project work, to having discussion with team members, and anything that related to my coursework. However, I also need to wake up early in the next morning to attend classes as usual, even if it's hard to do so. According to the National Sleep Foundation guidelines, a healthy adult aged 18 years old and older are supposed to sleep between 7 to 9 hours per night. So, I have this one questions in mind. We as a student, do we aware that lack of sleep could affect our health? Generally, today I would like to inform all my peers on what effect that all of us can get if we are not getting enough sleep. As we know, sleep and college students often seem mutually exclusive. All-night study sessions, socializing, stress, and the freedom to choose when to sleep all work together to interrupt our sleeping schedule. This information is relevant at the time especially when we approach our final exam periods, because at that time, usually we will stay up late at night to study. However, if we know the consequences of not having enough sleep could affect our health, could affect our academic performance, I'm pretty sure that it will help all of us to plan our study time better. So now let's move to the first point, which I will explain about the dangers of not getting enough sleep and some useful tips on how to get a better night's sleep. The first point is regarding the effects on sleep deprivation towards our memory and our academic performance. Sleep deprivation can affect terribly to our academic performance and also our memory. This is because sleep and students don't tend to get along very well. They often bump heads due to stress, social activities, and also coursework. So, an online survey has been done by the Tartan with 102 respondents of registered college. In terms of academic performance, 73 out of 102 respondents reported that they had performed poorly on an exam and also their assignment because of inadequate sleep. However, in terms of what the students are giving up their sleep for, the results were mixed. As a result, 67% of students responded that they giving up their sleep for to socialize, and 87% of students are giving up their sleep for to do their homework and to finish up their assignment, while 58% of students are giving up their sleep for to study for an exam, and additionally 62% of students are giving up their sleep for because of procrastination. Hence, the study of Journal of American College Health reported that students who do not get enough sleep will terribly affect their academic performance, including exam. Besides, other researchers also say that pulling all-night study sessions can terribly affect students' GPA. So this has been proved that lack of sleep could affect our daily activities, and also it might upset our alertness, our responsiveness, reasoning, and also problem-solving abilities. As a student, I'm quite agree that these effects can be proved quite challenging to all of us. Now that you know something about the effects of sleep deprivation towards our memory and our academic performance, let's look at some of the common effects that sleep deprivation brings towards our health, as pointed out by experts. The health effects tied to poor and disrupted sleep habit can be quite striking. The reliance on coffee, on energy drinks, and also over-the-counter alertness pills further interfere with students and sleep patterns. So there are several health effects that students will face because of sleep deprivation. As documented by WebMD, chronic sleep loss and sleep disorder can lead to poor performance to our health. Like it will affect our serious health ailments such as high blood pressure, stroke, diabetes, and also heart disease. Other than that, the health effects that we might get is we might facing hand tremors, having headaches, having aching muscles, our age more rapidly, and also we might experience depression and anxiety. So these are the basic health effects that we might get if we continue to not getting enough sleep as a student. So now we move to the conclusion. In a conclusion, sleep is inevitably tied to our academic performance and our overall well-being. Sleep doctors and sleep experts recommend a variety of measures to help students to achieve adequate sleep. These approaches are intended to help with relaxations, to maintain our comfortable sleep environment, and also to encourage our healthful balance of nutrition and exercise. So some of the several recommendations includes by maintaining a regular sleep-wake schedule, by avoiding late night parties or late night study sessions. We should avoid taking caffeine or other chemicals that interfere with sleep, and we should also try to finish up our work or assignment early before the bedtime. And I also suggest that we should make our bedroom as a comfortable sleep environment. In a nutshell, I think that sleep should be as important as getting regular exercise and eating right. Once again, I would like to highlight that sleep deprivation can lead to poor performance and health problems. So finding ways to get more sleep will help to improve our sleeping habits. So we have come to the end of my speech. I hope that after hearing this speech, everyone would be practically trying to get a better night's sleep. So that's all from me. Thank you for listening and thank you for your time. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.